Joe. This is Silent Joe Talks, and it's September 3rd, 2022. And, yeah, I'm recording this one kind of late. Um, just, I don't know if busy is the right word, but I was just kind of focused on other stuff. But, earlier today, I went to the movies because, today is National Cinema Day, and all the major movie theaters were selling tickets for only $3 for any movie. So I went to the movies with my mom, and we went to go see Bullet Train, and I kind of liked it. It was pretty cool. It's with Brad Pitt, the one guy from Kick-Ass. Can't think of his name right now. It's like Aaron Taylor or something. Van and Paperboy from Atlanta. Those actors are in it too. They're pretty funny, especially Paperboy. I don't know any of the actors' names, but the guy who plays Paperboy in Atlanta, he was pretty funny. He was in it. Like I said, Brad Pitt. Some other actors too. Even some cameos, which were pretty funny. But yeah, it kind of the way it was like shot and filmed, it kind of reminded me of a Guy Ritchie movie. Even to the point where everyone had English accents, which is a little weird. Like, I don't know why they did that. Everyone except Brad Pitt had an English accent. But there was that. I think the only thing I didn't like is the humor in it. It was kind of too much for me. Like, sometimes it seemed like they were like trying too hard to be funny, especially towards the end. At least for me, it seems that way. But yeah, it was that. And also, I don't know I don't know if anybody else gets this, but sometimes there's certain actors that if I see them in a movie, I immediately like start to not like that movie because of that person being in the movie. Just, I don't know why. That's just how I feel sometimes with certain people, or when I see certain actors in a movie. And for me, it's the one girl from the Kissing Booth movies that's on Netflix. I don't know what her name is, but yeah, she was in Bullet Train, and as soon as I saw her, I kind of started like not liking the movie a little bit. Like, it kind of killed the buzz for me. I don't know. I just kind of find her annoying. Like, I'm sure she's pretty cool in person, but I mean in real life, but just every time I see her in something, it just kind of, I don't really like her characters that she plays or the way she does them. But yeah, that's probably like the only things I really didn't like about the movie. Other than that, it was pretty cool. I went on Letterboxd and gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really enjoyable. Totally worth the $6. You know, the $3 each for me and my mom. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, there's that, and then not much else has been going on. I've actually started doing less now. like I don't know why. I guess having this new job because of it being so like physical, doing physical labor stuff. I kind of find myself just not wanting to do anything at the end of the day. Just kind of just sit on my computer, watch YouTube for the rest of the day. I get kind of and not want to really do anything else. Like almost to the point where I kind of don't really feel like streaming anymore. But which sucks because I do want to stream, but then working at this new job I have, it's really taxing and kind of like sucks up all my energy, which really sucks. So I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do in terms of that. Maybe I'll probably do less. Like I'll probably only focus on streaming or only focus on the channel. What I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna try and at least finish what I've gotten so far or what I've recorded so far from a channel, and then once I'm finished with that, then just kind of switch over to Twitch and strictly just stream, just play video games, not have to worry about it being, edited down and stuff like that for YouTube. Because now that I kind of think about it, it was kind of dumb how I've had it set up where I would play like a bunch of different games at once. Like on my YouTube channel, I would have like 3 series going on at the same time. And that could be just a lot of, games to play and work to do. So I think I'm going to try to like finish what I've recorded right now. And then once that's done, I'm just going to start focusing on one game from now on. Yeah, I haven't streamed in like a week, which means I haven't had a chance to beat GTA 3 yet, which I'll get around to. Maybe I'll do that tonight. And then, then I really want to start on Vice City, because that's the one I remember from my childhood, Vice City and San Andreas. Like GTA 3 I never really played. And now that I've played it, I know why I never played it. Just kind of super boring in comparison to the other GTAs. It's just very boring and not a whole lot of fun or interesting things to do in that game. Which I guess it makes sense because it is like the first like 3D GTA, probably just figuring stuff out. And then as the other games came along, they perfected it. So, yeah, tonight I'm probably going to try and finish GTA 3. And then Vice City, that's going to be like the first game I play where I just focus on that game and nothing else. I think that's what the gameplay is going to be. So, probably going to from here on out, probably going to focus more on streaming and not so much my YouTube content, other than maybe like upload my Twitch streams onto YouTube. But that's about it. Yeah. So for my YouTube, probably just be this, my podcast, and my Twitch streams, and that's about it. I think that's what I'm going to go with for now. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, that's... Not much else has happened in the past week. I guess I'll just finish off with spinning my wheel here. Let me just try and get it open on my phone. But Yeah, I think I haven't done an episode in like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see what I land on. Okay. The new Rock Marciano album, which I listened to a little bit. It's with Rock Marciano and produced by The Alchemist, which is my favorite producer, and I always love anything he does. It's mostly like how I know about the Rock Marciano album, because to be honest, I don't really listen to Rock Marciano like that, because his music's kind of he's a good rapper, but it's kind of an acquired taste because his beats are very like minimal, and the way he raps is very like monotone, so it's kind of an acquired taste. But listening to him on Alchemist beats is really enjoyable. I really like it, and it really like fits how he raps, in my opinion, and it's pretty good. I did listen to it like last week or so I don't really, and I haven't listened to it since, so I'm a little fuzzy on how it listened to, but I remember liking it, and I don't even remember what the name of the album was. I think it's called like The Elephant Man or something like that, but it's really enjoyable. I mean, I would listen to it just for the Alchemist beats, because they're always great. Never disappoints. But yeah, that's just kind of my opinion on that. Nothing else really. Yeah, that's about it for this week. Next week I'll hopefully do an episode, and hopefully I'll be playing games again, streaming, doing something interesting, I guess. And that's about it. I'll talk to you guys next week, and I'm out. Hey, this is Joe, and this is Silent Joe Talks, and it's September 2nd, 2019, and yeah, a lot has happened this past week. I guess for starters, I didn't do one last week because that day I was getting my dog fixed, or her getting her spayed. Hopefully that she'll calm down, because I want to say like a month ago, whatever, I guess she was like on her period or something, and she started biting another dog. Or she didn't start to, she did. She bit another dog, and it cost my parents like $1,500 to pay for like medical bills and stuff. It's getting ridiculous. So last week got her spayed. She's kind of been on medicine right now. Hopefully, once she's off her meds, she'll hopefully act calmer, and we won't have to worry about her biting other dogs, but we'll see. But I guess the more exciting news is that over the weekend, my cousin came over to my cousin of blessings.
she's here in Vegas and she's staying with my family, and it's been kind of fun so far. Not really sure how long she'll be here, but kind of excited to see what's to come. So far, right now, it's her and her boyfriend, and yesterday her boyfriend just left, go to California because he's also a videographer just like me, so that would be cool. Maybe I'll get some opportunities through him. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be nice. But yeah, so that's kind of cool that she's here. I'm not really sure about the whole living in the house though, because well, I still live with my parents and so do my siblings. So it's a pretty crowded house already. So two more people living in the house. It's kind of on the edge, I guess you could say. But yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully they look for a place to live, and not just stay in the house. Yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. Yesterday we went out to eat pizza and my parents just started bringing donuts and all that, because that's a thing that my family would do in Oceanside. In the morning they would go donut shop and get some donuts to eat for breakfast, which I guess sounds kind of weird talking about it, but it's just a thing my family would always do, or my dad's family would always do whenever we visited. We're doing that. But yeah, see how it is with my cousin living here the weeks to come. But yeah, that's kind of the big thing that happened. But also I bought Dark Souls to start. I'm gonna start playing that for a little bit until Borderlands 3 comes out, which comes out next week. I'm really excited for it. Just gonna start playing it with me and my brother, and I think he's gonna play Flack, which is the character that everybody wants to play, and then I'm still deciding what I'm gonna play, because I want to be a player or be a character, I should say. I want to be a character that's fun, but will also that will also beat my brother, and whenever we do duels and stuff, I want to have that upper hand. And I guess since he's being Flack, which is arguably the most or the best character, I have to pick someone. Thinking about picking Mose because she has the Iron Bear, which is it's kind of slipping what it's called, but the Titanfall robots, she has one of those where she basically just mechs. There we go, that's what it's called. She has her own mech that she could just climb in climb in, and like you can customize the guns that are on your mech, and then you can also like have it like do its own thing, like a companion almost. So I'm hoping like that will give me the upper edge on him, or the upper hand. But yeah. But anyways, I bought Dark Souls, and I'd never really played Dark Souls before, or those types of games, with the exception of Sekiro, which I've been told Sekiro is kind of quote unquote easiest game out of the Dark Soul type games that's from that company. So now I'm playing. So I'm gonna play the first Dark Souls, which is kind of the start of the whole, like, those type of games, like the really extremely hard, like constantly dying type of games, I guess. But yeah, see how it is. And in this one, you can create your own character, which I always like in games, because I'm a big RPG person. So I like that. That was probably my one gripe with Sekiro. You didn't really get to customize your own guy, which would have been cool. But yeah. So that's kind of what I got going on. Last week, started playing Fallout 4 again. Or, I guess already. Or, I don't even remember if I talked about it, but yeah, I played Fallout 4 too. Or again, started playing Fallout 4 again. Play the Far Harbor DLC, which is the only DLC I haven't done in that game. So I finally did that. It was a lot shorter than I thought. Like, I thought it was gonna be like as big as the Nuka World, which is like the amusement park DLC in that game. But it wasn't. It's actually like a little disappointing. I still have fun doing it though. I streamed a little bit of it on Twitch, and yeah, Nuka World, still the best DLC in Fallout, I would say. But yeah, so last week played some Fallout 4. This week I'm gonna start playing some Dark Souls, and then next week probably a little more Dark Souls, and then when Borderlands 3 comes out, I'll just start playing that again. And then yeah, that's about it for this week. Hope anyone that's listening to this is having a great day today. And yeah, talk to you guys next week. All right, I'm out.